So I think safe to say na 2020 hasn't been the best year so far, diba? We all know in March, nag-start yung lockdown. And the year started off with a literal bang kasi sumabog yung taal. And with all this craziness going on, it's easy to forget na in January 20, nag-break yung Jadine. So they confirmed it on Tonight with Boy Abunda. And on that day, yung hashtag na Jadine no more just exploded on Twitter. Pero wait, parang ang daming affected Di naman tayo close sa kanila. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure that James Reid doesn't follow me back on Instagram. And if you go even further, bakit pa sobrang uso ng love team? Pag-usapan natin yan. So to figure this out, I think we need to go back, way back almost 100 years to 1927. So sabi ng writer na si Jesse Garcia, the first love team in Philippine history was probably Mary Walter and Gregorio Fernandez.
Lumabas sila sa mga pelikulang Ang Lumang Simbahan in 1928, Moro Pirates in 1931, at Ang Lihim ni Bathala in the same year.
But I don't think that love teams, as we know them today, existed until 1969 when Guy and Pip exploded into the scene. So if you don't know, ito yung love team ni Nora Honor at ni Tirso Cruz back in the 70s when they ruled Philippine cinema. In fact, if you take their 1971 movie called Guy and Pip, and then you adjust it for inflation, it would have grossed more than 561 million pesos. So at the time, their love team was pretty revolutionary. Mostly due to the fact that Guy was a OG Dalagang Pilipina, and Pip was a dude who was very mestizo and very foreign looking. And if you think about it, this is a formula that we still have today, right? With many love teams having couples with these features. So after Guy and Pip, a lot of different love teams took the stage. There was Gabby and Sharon back in the 80s, Rico Yan and Claudine in the 90s, Bea and John Lloyd in the 2000s, and finally, we're back to Jadine today. So these love teams have been a staple in the Philippine movie industry for more than 50 years now. And naturally, you'd expect people to tell the difference between real love and real love, right? Wrong. I understand why naman. These couples just look so good on screen that you want to believe that their love is genuine outside of the screen. You'd want to imagine that after the big marriage scene in the movie, they'd come home and live their actual lives just as happy, right? So sometimes this works, and there are examples like Dong Yan, who are still going strong today, but sometimes this intense pressure can make it hard for the stars that we idolize so much. Like with what happened to Maine Mendoza in 2017. In an open letter addressed to her fans, she said, "I want to be able to do what I want and what makes me happy because I believe that is how life should be. I don't want to compromise my own happiness for other people's desires. So this time, I am choosing myself, ako naman." So I'm not saying in the slightest that we should get rid of love teams altogether. Without this, we wouldn't have movies like Alone Together and House of Us. I'm just saying that we should appreciate them in their love teams, but still support and appreciate their work outside of their love teams as well. In fact, when Catherine Bernardo and Alden Richards made a movie outside of their respective love teams, they made the most financially successful movie in Philippine history. Not only was Hello Love Goodbye a massive financial success, it was also a great movie as well. So if anything, this proves that movies can be successful when deviating from the love team formula. So if you don't want to believe me on this, you don't have to. Instead, listen to Solen. She said, "Let's take a step back and see if we are really loving the love teams we claim to love and support. We can love the work they do as actors and still support their individual lives. Let's make love teams what they're supposed to be about. Love." So that's it for today. If you want to see more of me, I try to release videos every Thursday, so please do check them out. But if you want to see more of me, you can check over here or here. maybe here if you're lucky, or here as well. But yeah, until next time, this has been Ryan. See y'all next week.